As I travel and work around the country, what I hear from healthcare professionals over and over is a single word: exhausted. They say to me, I got into this field to care for people, to alleviate suffering, and instead, I'm watching my patients suffer, and I'm suffering too. And it's not just the frontline staff either. Executives show me the data. They say, Liz, what we're doing isn't working. And then everybody, in the quiet moments, says to me, it feels like the whole system is just broken. There is a better way. We are at an incredible moment where the world is waking up to the profound interconnectedness of physical health, mental health, and social health. For our patients, we call it community as medicine. And for our teams, it's about building a culture of community. The people working 8, 10, 12 hours a day in our clinics and hospitals, they too are struggling to be well. They are longing to feel safe, connected, and purposeful. And when we really understand this, we have the opportunity to do something radically different.
I'm a psychologist and a professor of community mental health. I feel so lucky that I get to do internal work. I get to lead an organization that's dedicated to demonstrating community as medicine and creating community culture.
So here's how it works. I could stand up here for the next hour and talk at you about this work, but I actually have something much better in mind. We are going to go on a journey together. We're going to have an experience of community as medicine, and we're going to start to create community culture right here. The first thing we're going to do is generate energy. We could call it joy, play, vitality. I know, we've all been to those conferences where half of the room is checking email and the other half of the room is scrolling social media. I promise you, this is not that. Next, we're going to create safe and powerful opportunities to connect meaningfully with each other. We're going to engage deeply with our own humanity, with our courage, with our struggle, with our wisdom. And we're going to connect with each other more deeply and more vulnerably than we typically do. Finally, we're going to pivot towards creation. We're going to take all that energy we cultivated and all that intimacy and ask ourselves some of the big questions like, what do we want to create here? Who do we want to be together? And what does a culture of community look like for us? We know that when we get community as medicine right for our patients, the results are extraordinary. We see a 43% decrease in depression, 41% decrease in anxiety, 51% increase in physical activity, a 19-point decrease in blood pressure, and a 77% reduction in emergency department visits. And when we get this right for our teams, what we have is a culture of vitality, of authentic connection. We have a team that is anchored in purpose, in shared humanity, and in our individual and collective commitments to making a difference. That is community culture.